Welcome back to episode 5 of our Let's Play series. And for today's plan, if you remember last time, we were trying to progress all that stuff. This time, we are not doing that. We are going to work on the house. That tree's been quite ugly since about episode 2. That I still haven't removed that dirt pillar. We are going to terraform around the house as much as I can. In my extended plans, I'm going to make an actual food place rather than just this wheat field. I'm going to take down these trees, whatever. I have a little sketch that I did that I'm going to put on screen for how this place is going to look in my head. But, well, the only thing we can do is get started. And let's get started on those leaves. Alright, I've used up the stacks that I got from a shares amount over there and then also up here. I think this is much better than whatever was happening over on that tree. I think the scale really helps. My process is basically I just go to a branch, I surround it, I do whatever, I zoom out, and then I kind of map out with my cursor where I'm going to fill more. I think I'm doing pretty good. I need to extend this way and this way. I think the side profile is looking pretty decent. Yeah. Okay. Yay. I've gone through another shear and a half worth of leaves. I'm actually really happy with how this is looking. I'm quite pleased. I think scaling it up was definitely the right choice. I'm hoping if you saw the reference image, you saw little hanging leaves. I'm going to put glowberries on the bottom, but I'm trying to save it. I'm trying to save it until it's all done. I don't have to destroy any glowberries. Okay, I finished up another shear's worth of leaves, and here how we looking. Here how we looking. I'm I'm really proud of it. Actually, I think it's turning out really good. I think there needs to be just a little bit of fine tuning. Need to fix that bit on the top, make it a little bit more curved. I'm really proud of it. Me likey, me likey. Okay, let's go cut some more. Here we are. The tree is done. I'm going to cover that bit. The tree is mostly done. It could always be polished more, but I am happy with it for now. I think it looks remotely good on all sides. I really enjoy it. But the next we're going to work on is the tree roots, which you'll see in the concept image, which will be on screen right now. I should probably actually make that window first. I'll make the window. I'll make the window and then we'll do the tree roots. Actually, one last thing I forgot was glowberries. I was going to add glowberries hanging from the tree. And once we get a steady supply of string, I am going to string off the bottom of the glowberries to make them grow at like a normal rate. But where should we put these? There we go. They haven't grown yet, but you can see them there. We'll check in on them. Um, so I opened up a dirt block, and it must have been just enough space to spawn a creeper. And I don't think creepers make noises when they're not walking or hissing. Okay, so we'll need to repair this. Obviously, we're going to have to do a little bit of remodeling. I've been wanting to really patch up the side anyway, so I'm just going to extend it even more, but we will have to look at changing our enchanting room a little. I like this setup, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe I'm going to do like a display from the outside featuring the sides of this. I'm not sure. Let us see. I'm still really unsure what to do about these windows, because I'm not really happy with them. And I want to do it before I fix this one. It's looking a bit rough. Don't judge the terraforming. We'll fix it later. Yeah, I think we can make something to do with the side and not have to change the rest. My first idea, have this middle panel stay the same. glass, maybe regular glass, have these be oak. It would match that. That's bottom oak. Maybe. We'll see. I think I'm going to switch this out for regular glass. Yeah, I think I prefer the clear glass. Yeah, okay. So, how does this look on the inside? I think that's good. If we make something of here, we could have like a little lectern here, maybe. We could have something displayed there, perhaps. Yeah. How does this look? Yeah, that looks much better, I think. I think also decorating the edge of this would be good. It would be. Alright. Now we extend the roots. So this is where we're at right now, and I can already see a problem, and that is that it has trouble conveying depth. Because if we stand over here, you can't really tell there's tree roots. But one thing that a lot of tree roots have is moss. So I think I'm going to counter this. I'm going to see if I have any moss in my stash. Maybe I'll farm some, but I'm going to make that stand out. I tried. You can see the remnants here, but I tried to add regular spruce logs in to, kind of see if I could create some depth for shadows there, but it was too noticeable. So I switched them out. Maybe if we can find a less obstructive brown block, we can change that. That's a little darker. But let's see if we have any moss. I could not find any moss, so I think I know where like a mossy cave is. So I'm gonna head down there. I need more iron, so maybe I'll see some iron on the way. But I'm committing. I'm finding this moss, unlike I couldn't find that dripstone. So I'm not sure where our little patches. I could swear I went to the right and there was like a patch of greenery, of shrubbery, but maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe it's further down actually, or not. I could have sworn I think there is some up here, but I could have sworn there was some back there. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Huh? I'm going crazy. What? I'm going along the surface to try and find an azalea tree somewhere because I'm committed to this moss. Look over there. It's a dark oak. We found dark oak, everybody. But also, you can tell this is new generation because of the little flowers on the ground. Aren't they just adorable? Keep your eyes out for azalea trees, please. We've collected saplings, but also over there is spruce. I have found a witch hut. There is the witch. I'm just gonna screenshot this and come back to that later. I have gone to the ends in the earth. What? I've gone. What? I've gone to the ends of the earth and back, and I have not been able to find a single azalea tree. I, I just want moss. I would really, really love those moss blocks, but I don't think we can find them. I've looked high and low, cannot find a lush cave. Surely they're not that rare. I'm not sure why. I can swear to you, I've seen a lush cave before. I swore I mined into one, like off to the side, but no evidence in the videos, no evidence in my mines. My mines look way bare than what I remember. So let's get back to what we're supposed to be doing then. I'm being bad. I'm forgetting to record, but I've been so in the I've what? I have been so in the zone. Look at my mountain. Look at my hill. I'm rounding it out. I'm gonna round it out. I'm gonna mine through there when I can be bothered. I'm gonna make it lovely and round. Lovely and round. Probably gonna fill in this little gap here to be higher. I don't know. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I'm just gonna show you my mountain real quick. I think it's looking pretty good. I've kind of evened out this side. I still need to do more work on it. But that zombie sound is getting so annoying. And I've run around. I think I've tracked where it's come from, and it's this hole. Oh, hey mate, how you doing? Oh, I can hear it. It's like right here. Is it in here? I found it. Oh my goodness. Okay, finally. My insanity is cured. Ha! I'm actually going to leave this hilltop for now, and I'm going to work on this path because in my concept image, which is going to be on screen right now, it splits into two places. So I'm just going to do a little bit of work on that. Okay, I've covered up the ravine. You guys have to remind me not to mine here because it's straight into the hole. But it does leave a lovely, clear, ravineless ground just here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Here is how my pathway is looking. Wow, lovely. Lovely. I've added some lanterns. So I am just going to keep cleaning up this area, maybe add some bushes. We'll see. We'll see. I think I'm going to remove the torches outside. But yes, I think I can find better solutions than torches to light up my area. Plus the ambiance. And that means I have to be man enough to face my fears. My fears being the night. Also, my torch placement is diabolical. Goodness gracious. So I've cleaned everything up. It's hard to see at the day, but in here, this entranceway hasn't changed heaps. It's always been this little bit. Oh, look at this. It's dark for sure, but you know, it's got ambiance. We're getting ambient in here, man. I'm still trying to work out how to get this. Okay, I've worked out it has something to do with the comparator, I think. I don't have quartz and I don't want to go back to the nether. So next time we have to go in the nether, we'll get some quartz as well. There was my mud making pit. I no longer have a mud making pit, and I want to try and work out whether I should make another building for it or add another tunnel. So I could do down here, but I think we've got a pretty perfect amount of tunnels. It's not like we need a mud making pit all the time, so I might just make another building. We will have to do that soon. I'm going to clear these trees from out here. This is the cleanup episode. Here is the better view. Wow, lovely. The light is coming through the windows. Ooh, ooh. Anyways, I have gone and collected a bunch of leaves. I've got some variation here. I've got a little bit of birch leaves and I've got some azalea and a little bit of dark oak, but mainly oak and spruce. And we're going to be bushing today. We're bushing. Let's bush. I know that annoys me too. I can't be bothered stacking up and removing it because I keep forgetting to bring building blocks. It'll disappear sometime. I'm not sure how my method of attack is going to go. Just bush it up because I do want to add more trees up here. Not as big as the main one there, but yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where our heart takes us because I can't find any moss. I'm useless. I'm useless. I am going to make some concrete powder. I'm going to make some green concrete powder and see if that'll serve. We don't have that many. What? Cook some of that, please. Beautiful sunset. Let's go. While that's melting, I'll show you our view so far. I didn't want to put a bush here to obstruct this view because even though this is the start of the pathway, you get a good view with those guys on the side there. I think the bushes are nice. They might be too much. Too much. I feel my problem with a lot of these things is that I do things too much and then I have to tone back. But maybe once all this is decorated, it'll be nicer. But look, the entrance is looking pretty good. I think that light level is fine. Okay, yep, there's two. So it technically won't spawn, but we are close for sure. But I'm having a much less stressful time this time than whatever we were trying last time. Oh, what was that again? Blazes? Yeah, I'm done with the blaze lifestyle. I'm terraforming. Wow, that makes a lot. Let's see if that gives us the desired effect. The desired effect is just like a little bit of variation. Nope, I think I enjoy. I think I quite enjoy. I think it's just like a subtle variation. We might replace it with moss later when we actually get moss, but I think especially around those roots, it's really nice. It's really nice. I like it. I have added a couple of the firefly bushes that I've gotten, and I might remove some. That might be too many particles, but I think it's turning out cute. I think it's turning out cute. I'm wanting to get some lichen, perhaps, or vines up on here. I'm really enjoying my little area. Thank you guys for like sticking with me, even though this is a really chill and slow episode. I have been in a multitude of natural disasters recently, and I have just been up all day working on trying to like clean up and everything. My life is so hard, but it means that I can invest less time into this, and I want to write my upload schedule again because I missed last time. I missed my 2 week mark, so thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I think I'm going to try and add some of these vines, but I think I'm going to try and add some more trees as well. I have begun to make a tree, and I also have made a parkour course to get up, but I am famously bad at controlling myself. Hit. Oh, yeah, got up, got up. Okay. We just have to leaf this tree, which I hope is significantly easier than that one. But I'm enjoying it so far. I think it's a good size in comparison to this. It doesn't look like this is unrealistically giant and then all the ones are really tiny, but it's definitely much bigger than these trees. But it looks small in comparison to this. So I'm going to keep the leaves small and quaint. Yay! This is what I have for this tree. I think the leaves could use a little bit of refinement, but I think once everything's in, it'll it'll help. It'll help. I realize I tend to like symmetrical things, so I will add another tree on this side, and I think I only really have time for another one tree before we finish up this episode. But I think we've done really good with the outside of our base. I'm really happy with this. I think I'm finally getting comfortable in my spot. Lovely. Okay. I'll check in with you guys when I have the next tree started. I think I figured out my strategy for making these leaves. Squares, 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 squares. If you do everything in blocks of squares, you can see that's how trees normally generate. But it helps it retain its Minecrafty look without looking too overcomplicated. Do you see what I mean? You just have to keep adding more and more and then taking away stuff and making it that blockier kind of look until it looks what you like. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Look at our little place. Just delightful. These trees are fine. They don't need to be super detailed because they're meant to be viewed from down here. So all they're really meant to be is to silhouette the main tree. And oh, I think that does its job. Okay, let's say goodbye outside of our house. All right, thank you for tuning me for this chiller episode than last time. I think that my heart needed a break from the chaos that was last episode, and I think I'm a lot happier with my brace. It sparks joy. It sparks joy. We might be doing a couple of things next episode, such as over there where that skeleton is, building a greenhouse for our crops, because I really want to keep tidying up this area. I may make a little entrance hut for the skeleton farm. I think that'd be cool. I could connect the path with the fishing village. I don't think I'm. Oh, no. Oh, I don't have any stuff in my hand. Um, no, I don't think I'll make it like a real plain path like this, but maybe some dirt over because it wouldn't be as trodden because you could go anywhere, but the entrances and exits will be. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what suits our fancy. Okay. Bye.